Mr President, the Liberal Group here in the European Parliament has always been supportive of the European Arrest Warrant because of its importance in the fight against serious cross-border crime. However, simultaneously, my group has always pointed out that the European Arrest Warrant system would be incomplete without advancing procedural defence rights in Europe, and we have constantly criticised the Council for not progressing that agenda on the basis of the Commission comprehensive proposal. Now, we are finally changing the situation on defence rights, and I do applaud Vice President Reding for her commitment to this programme of the roadmap. The question is, will this be enough to compensate for the failings in the European Arrest Warrant? I think not. We also have to do something about the way the European Arrest Warrant system operates. However, let us just note the successes that between 2005 and 2009 the Arrest Warrant has secured the extradition of almost 12,000 drug smugglers, child sex offenders, rapists and others, and they include Hussein Osman, one of the 2005 London bombers. No Londoner could be ungrateful to the European Arrest Warrant in the light of that. He came back within 6 weeks from Italy. However, at least in the UK, and we will hear this later, the European Arrest Warrant has become a favourite stick with which the Eurosceptics batter the reputation of the EU. Their cause has been helped by several notorious cases of breaches of human rights, and in fact the UK receives the second highest number of requests for surrender after Germany. Both the Commission and defence rights organisations like Fair Trials International, I declare an interest, I am a patron, and Justice, on whose council I sit, have pinpointed failings in the arrest warrant. Problems of it being used for minor offences, the lack of legal representation in the issuing state, long pre-trial detention periods and lack of bail for people who are not nationals of the issuing state, and bad detention conditions are all cited with reason. The Commission does not think that we need to recast the European Arrest Warrant, but I think we need to reconsider that. Firstly, we need to have a much sounder basis for the requirement for a proportionality check so that minor offences are not covered. Secondly, we need to have an explicit human rights check in the executing state, and that needs to be made explicit and not implicit. Thirdly, there needs to be a recognition when it is not reasonable to execute a European arrest warrant, so that someone is not followed by alerts in the Schengen information system around Europe, even though their surrender has been refused once on valid grounds. And we also need to do something about the bail situation, not least by implementing the framework decision on supervision orders. So there do need to be changes in the European arrest warrant, but fundamentally it has been a success, and those who question it need to say would they be satisfied with criminals languishing for years beyond the reach of the courts and beyond the reach of justice because traditional extradition is too long and has too much red tape.